I'm going to see twice tomorrow and my outfit is not done. I thought it was, but then I got a suggestion. So this is the outfit thing I posted this morning. And the suggestion was get some red shorts. And you see, I am on the larger size, wear a size 16 bottom, but that's because I've got really wide hips. I don't think I'm going to find a pair of red shorts today for the concert. That's not tomorrow, but tomorrow's basically the last day I can prepare for it. So I'm going to make them. I'll be using this pattern. It's from Sewing Machina. I got it off of Etsy this morning for the Peter and Udo shorts. So yeah, I'm going to make some shorts. And you're coming with me. Let's rewind a little bit in the day. So my twice outfit isn't as finished as I thought it was. I had a suggestion to try and find some red shorts for the show, and well, I don't think I'm going to find any red shorts that I like the fit of with a day to spare, so I'm going to make them. I'm using my lunch break to go to Hobbycraft. Well, I've used my lunch break to go to Hobbycraft, and a second it hits 5:30 and I clock out of work, the sewing machine is out. Right, so I am making the pair of shorts, but I'm also trying to make some leg warmers and I can't decide what to prioritize, so I'm having a bowl of pudding and doing this at the same time, the crochet, so I can get my mind ready for the strenuous task that will be trying to sew a professional looking pair of shorts with very little experience. I've cleared off my table so that I have space to put my sewing machine, but first I need to make the pattern because it's an Etsy download, so I need to stick all the pieces together. I've got my tape and my cinema roll scissors, and together they will help me create a pattern. I've got Netflix on in the background, but whilst I'm eating my pudding and digesting the day of work I've just had and preparing myself for the evening of more work that I'm about to do, crochet simple. Yarn, fabric, it's simple. People are complex and scary. And so at this point it's time to tape the pattern together. This is something I've done so many times over the years, and I always find that different pattern designers do it differently. So some ask you not to cut the paper and to put it like end to end and it should all line up still. There'll just be like gaps from where the margins are. But then with this pattern I realised that you needed to cut the paper, so I did end up spending some time taping everything together and then cutting it to make it fit, which was a little bit annoying, but at the end I ended up with a really good pattern, a really well-fitting pair of shorts, and yeah, it was worth it. So this is the finished pattern before I cut it, and boy did I cut it. I spent a lot of time just making sure that it was all perfect. I didn't want to accidentally cut too much off, leave too much on, because that will messes up the seam allowances. If you've ever sewn, you know what a difference like a little bit of extra fabric can do to the fit of an outfit. So I spent a lot of time making sure that me and my cinema roll scissors did this correctly. Right, we've got all the pieces cut, so now it's time to move to the fabric. As I bought the fabric the same day, I wanted to make sure it was cleaned and ironed before I started doing anything with it, just because I find that cleaning the fabric means if it shrinks in the wash, it shrinks before you do anything with it, and ironed means it's easier to get the right fit without any wrinkles, although when it's on the table it does wrinkle a little bit, but that's okay. I smoothed it out and cut out the pieces. This is where the fun began. I had to start by serging all the edges, except I don't have a serger / overlock machine, so I had to do it with a zigzag stitch, which took forever. I think I spent a good hour, 15 minutes just on making sure that edge was perfect, but that's because I kept running out of yarn in my bobbin, and I haven't sewn in a long while, so I lost all my spare bobbins basically. But once I'd finished going over the edges, I could get started with the preparation, which included sewing ironing on some interfacing to make the pockets more strengthened before I can get started. And I haven't sewn with long nails, like it's been a while since I've been growing out my nails and I don't know why they're shaped like that, but pinning things was tricky and picking up the pins was tricky, so next time I think I might just cut my nails and start again. But yeah, the construction was actually super easy. The designer has a follow-along video on YouTube, which was a godsend because I've never made shorts or trousers before because I've always found them to look a little bit more complicated than they actually are. But now I kind of understand it a bit more, so yeah, this was really easy. As you can see, I'm pinning the two parts together, which is the last seam you have to do before doing like a waistband. And these are the shorts before I add the waistband. They look massive, but again, I got really wide hips. And yeah, they actually look like shorts from there, and I was so happy, and the pockets were amazing. It is now way past midnight, it's nearly 1 in the morning, but they are done. The shorts are finished. The colour match, impeccable, and they have pockets. I will be very excited to wear these. I tried them on, they're super comfy. The only thing that annoys me is the waistband, because I've accidentally twisted the thing, but I just don't think I've got time to fix it or do a whole new waistband, so it'll have to do. It'll have to do. Thank you for watching this video. Me and my son say goodbye. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and if you want to find me anywhere else, just find me on TikTok or Instagram at Newrxmantic with an X instead of an O in romantic. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day, and bye.